Some people do not break publicly. They break silently after staying strong for decades. Hi, how are you? How is your emotional and business counseling work going on? My old college friend asked me over a phone call. Hey, my work is going great. How are you doing? How is your business going? I recently heard that your daughter got married. How is she doing? Though we had once been extremely close friends in college, we were speaking after many months. And suddenly, her voice dropped. I remembered you today not just because you are my friend, but because you are a well-known business and emotional counselor. There was a pause. Can I meet you tomorrow for a counseling session? As far as I remembered, she had always been a happy-go-lucky person. After marriage, she had started a jewelry-making business, and during our last college reunion she proudly shared that she was supplying unique jewelry designs to renowned jewelers. Her business turnover had already reached 50 to 70 lakhs per month. And yet, today she sounded emotionally shattered. The next day she came to my residence instead of my clinic because our bond was beyond formal counseling. The moment she entered, she hugged me and burst into tears. For almost 5 minutes she cried continuously, as if decades of suppressed emotions were finally finding a way out. Then slowly she narrated the hidden story of her life. Her marriage, her emotional struggles, her separation from her husband, raising her daughter alone, building her business from scratch, facing social judgment silently, and finally the emotional vacuum she felt after her daughter got married and permanently shifted to Singapore. Nobody knew this side of her life. She had always appeared strong, successful, and happy. Actually, she was extraordinarily brave. For decades she carried responsibilities without allowing herself to collapse emotionally. And now, when life had suddenly become silent, all the suppressed emotions started surfacing together. I listened patiently for nearly an hour. Then I told her something important. You do not need sympathy. You need emotional reconstruction. Over the next few sessions, we worked deeply on emotional healing, identity reconstruction, rediscovering purpose beyond struggle and sacrifice. Gradually, she transformed herself beautifully. She started mentoring women entrepreneurs. She started helping emotionally struggling women. She transformed her pain into purpose. A few months later, she met me again. This time there were no tears. There was peace on her face. And before leaving she told me, "For years I thought I was surviving for my daughter. But now, for the first time, I feel I have started living for myself too." That sentence stayed with me deeply. Because many successful people silently suffer behind their professional achievements. Outward success does not always guarantee inner peace. Sometimes the strongest-looking people are the ones who need emotional support the most. If somewhere in life you are silently carrying emotional burdens, if your business is growing but your inner happiness is shrinking, then perhaps it is time to stop suffering silently. Sometimes one authentic conversation can become the beginning of a completely new life.